Hey, got another vlog for you. So I want to talk about Nintendo. What is Nintendo's next thing? I'm going to just speculate. I could be totally wrong about everything I say, or I could be totally right, or maybe half right. So it's probably not going to be like how Xbox and PlayStation is, where it's like, okay, well, we have the PlayStation 4, then there's the PlayStation 5, and it's like just so much better. It's got like so much more graphical power. It's just like a really solid, nice machine. And Xbox, you can't really ever determine what the next name is going to be. I mean, how many times do they use the word S and the X? So it's just like they're continuing with that ride of like just calling it the Xbox One and then adding a letter. So it could be like the Xbox One Z, maybe. Oh yeah, and there was like when people make fake console designs and like say like it's real. Like I remember whenever people were making the or pretending that there was gonna be the Xbox 720 after the 360. Oh, and there's like new iPhones, which iPhone, it's always gonna be clear what it's gonna be. Well, sometimes clear. I mean, they completely just skipped 9. It went from 7, 8, which I don't even think I knew anybody that had an 8. There was a 7, 8, and 10. So, and of course, like more after and before. So back to Nintendo. What is Nintendo gonna do? What am I speculating? What I'm speculating is that they're just going to ride the same train that they did. I mean, the Switch was a huge success. So maybe they'll make another console. Maybe this might be the last console. But who knows? A lot of people say they're quitting making this certain thing and then they continue to make it. So, I don't know. I think they'll ride the Nintendo Switch a lot longer, but maybe they'll do like how PlayStation and Xbox is, where they'll make the new gen compatible with old gen, like you know how you can play Call of Duty on PlayStation 4, and you can also play with new gen players. So maybe they'll try to do something like that. Maybe it'll. I don't really think they're gonna make a console. Maybe they're just gonna do like that hybrid that they do, the handheld/console, which is a very, very neat idea. It's very innovative. Which the Wii U was sort of like that. So they just kind of like revised the Wii U. Which actually, I think after the Wii U, it was the Switch, and of course they made like the minis in between, like the miniature NES and Super Nintendo, all that stuff. I could be wrong. I don't really remember anything after the Wii U. So maybe they'll just go ahead and do like another hybrid. Excuse me. That's what I think they'll do. But it'll probably be more graphically advanced, longer battery life, maybe. But the games probably will be optimized to play on the old gens. So, I don't know what they're called. Maybe Nintendo Switch 2. No, they probably won't do that. I don't know what they'll name it. But, yeah, so whenever Nintendo decides to do a new console, expect another Mario and Zelda. So, yeah, that's just basically it. That's all I have to speculate.